Good morning. Good morning. And good morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning here in LA. Sun is shining. I'm sitting here in the shade, which is a little cool this morning, underneath my tree. I got some company here. I've been dog sitting for little Neethy. She's a little nervous and misses her mommy and my son Asher. But she's doing okay. She's been really good. And even her and the cats are coexisting. Well, so good morning, everybody. First thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to share this to my Facebook page. And I do invite everybody who sees this to post it on their page because you never know. You've been fooled. Somebody may see it that it was just what they needed, and that's a good thing. So let me just post it real quick. And then I'm going to turn my phone down. There you go. One. There we go. Okay, some folks are joining in. Let's see who's here with us today. Okay. Good morning, Deborah. Welcome, San Francisco. Kimberly, hello. Right down the street here in LA. Nice to have you with us today. Hi, Joan, Curtis, Colleen, San Diego, and Curtis in Alberta, Canada. It's nice to see the places where people are from. And also, put your prayer requests. But let's remember now, we're putting in prayer requests from an affirmative prayer, a healing prayer, a prayer that comes from gratitude. Gratitude, because from within us. So we're not beseeching for the world, for God to give us something, for God to change. Because the only way we change the world is changing ourselves. Let's see. Hello, Kimba. Good morning to you. Carol Lee, good morning. It is a beautiful day full of possibilities. Kara, thank you for that. It is a beautiful day full of possibilities. And you know what? Every day is a beautiful day full of possibilities. Mary Jo. Thank you for Kelvin and the wise tree. I like that. The wise tree. All trees are wise. There's wisdom in everything, huh? Neethy, what's up? She's nudging me over here. Good morning, Akanke, Tracy. Tahita, good morning from Florida. Pinellas. Hi, Janet. Nicole from Vegas. Kat, right here in Hollywood. Love and blessings. City of Angels. Yes. Marianne, good morning. Twain Hart. Beautiful up there in the hills, mountains. Beautiful Beaver. Bradley from Beaver Country. Good morning. From Michigan, Dorothy. Somebody's texting me about when is the prayer. So, good morning, Dorcas, Cherie, hello. Chloe, good morning. Akonke, I am the embodiment of abundant health, wealth, and love. Ah, you and me both, yes. Hello, Beth from Park City, Utah. Oh, it's got to be beautiful up there in the mountains. Wish I was up there right now with some boards strapped to my feet. Mesa, Arizona. Hello, Pippin. Amanda from Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah. Hi, Amy from the edge of the Salish Sea. Nice. Peace and love from Detroit, Celeste. Hi, Scott. Good morning to you, brother. All right, folks are starting to file on in here. Monday's always a little slow with getting it going, I notice. Give it another couple minutes for folks to join while I'm greeting folks. Put your prayer requests in, your affirmations of what you want to accept in your life to be today. Know it, think it, be it. Woo! Great and glorious rises. Hi, Jazz. Ellen, good morning. From San Bernardino, California, right here in the inland. Kimberly, prayers for alignment with God. Yes, Kimberly, absolutely. Hi, Henry from South Carolina. Grateful to be here with Agape. Prayers for Jess. Prayers for recovery from a sore throat. Grateful for waking up this morning. Sunshine and harmony and prosperity. Perfect. I don't think we're going to be doing, we're not doing this week. It's got Thanksgiving coming. We're not, I don't think I'm starting the book this week. And the next week is Thanksgiving, so we'll probably start it the week after Thanksgiving. I'll be putting out some notifications. And the next book we're going to be doing is Ernest Holmes' book, This Thing Called Life. But I've got a little reading here from The Fifth Agreement by Don Miguel Ruiz. And I opened up to this morning, and it will change the world, right? How are you going to change the world? The answer is easy. By changing the world, when I ask you to help me to change the world, I'm not talking about planet Earth. I'm referring to the virtual world that exists in your head. The change begins with you. You will not help me to change the world if you don't change your own world first. You will change the world by loving yourself, by enjoying life, by making your personal world a dream of heaven. And I ask you for your help, because you are the only one who can change your world. If you decide that you want to change your world, the easiest way is by using the tools that are nothing but common sense. The 5 agreements are tools to change the world. If you are impeccable with your word, if you don't take anything personally, if you don't make assumptions, if you always do your best, and if you are skeptical while listening, there won't be any more war in your head. There will be peace. If you practice the 5 agreements, your world becomes better. And you want to share your happiness. Right on time. Picking up the garbage. If you practice the 5 agreements, your world becomes better. And you want to share your happiness with the people you love. But changing the world is not about changing the secondary characters of your story. If you want to change the world, your world, the way to do it is by changing the main character of your story. If you change the main character, then just like magic, all the secondary characters will start to change also. When you change, your children will change because the message that you deliver to them will change. The message that you deliver to your wife or your husband will change. Your relationship with your friends will change. Perhaps most important, your relationship with yourself will change. When you change the message you deliver to yourself, and you are happier. When you change the message you deliver to yourself, you are happier. And just by being happier, the people who live around you will also benefit. Your effort is really for everyone because your joy, your happiness, your heaven are contagious. When you're happy, the people around you are happy too. And it inspires them to change their own world. Change the world by changing the main character in your story. Oh, that sits so nice. It's like, you know what? It may not be easier to change me, but it's a whole heck of a lot easier to change me than for me to change you. Because I can't change you. And sometimes, when we make an adjustment in ourselves and in our lives and in our perception, we think everybody around us changed. And sometimes they did. And sometimes they didn't. And when they didn't change, but it feels like they've changed, it's all because of the change in us. Change it in ourselves, change our perceptions. Jazz, I need to be reminded of this message today. Well, consider yourself reminded, Jazz. Prayers for quit my job after 21 years. Do something else. If that's what you need to do, then do it. Find something else. Follow your heart. Follow your love. Follow your intuition. Good morning. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome from New York City. Kimba, let's see now. Prayers for life and every day to be as beautiful. The sunrise every morning. Prayers for Pachamama and all her sentient beings. Absolutely. We got up here. Prayers for Catherine. Vitality and ease for your son, Daniel. Knowing perfection and is what Daniel's journey is. Hi, Cici. Buenos dias. Nicole, right on. So we change the world by changing ourselves. I don't know if you've ever seen that story. I really love that one. A father, son, he's trying to get some work done. His son keeps wanting some attention. I don't want to say bother him because it's his son and he loves him, but he needs to get this work done. So he takes this picture of the world, this big picture of the world, this page. He rips it out of a book and he tears it up into pieces. And he puts the pieces on the ground and he said, put this back together, put the world back together again. And the son said, okay. Now, father figured he's going to have some time while the son figures out how to put the world together because there's so many different things that look very similar all over that picture. And 2 minutes later, the son comes back in. He's got the picture of the world all done and it's together. And the dad goes, how did you do that so quick? And the little boy says, well, Dad, on the other side of him, there was a picture of a man. And I put the picture of the man together, taped it up, and when I flipped it over, the world was all together again. So when we focus on ourselves, we're focusing on the oneness of everything. That's how we rebuild the world. That's how we make permanent, loving change. Is not by focusing on what's out there, but by focusing on what's in here. Because what's in here is out there. And today, I've made a commitment to myself to smile more. I am really going to consciously pay attention to what I'm putting out to the world. The people I know, people I don't know. A smile is easy. And as I'm going through my life, apparently, I'm not just wearing the smile quite as often as I thought I was. Because I'd have this smile going on inside of me, and I wasn't radiating it out through me in that smile. So, thank you for bringing that to my attention when folks did that yesterday. When somebody said that to me and we talked a little while. So, I want to change the world. I got to change it starting right here with me. So, let's get ready for prayer. I'm going to sit back. You should still be able to hear me okay. Underneath the wise tree, feeling the love in each branch, feeling the beauty of this morning, the coolness of the air, the coolness on the ground. Let's do this. So let's start with a few really good breaths, okay? You know me, 3-breath guy. That 3 breaths always brings me back to this moment right now, no matter what's going on in the world during my day, and I invite you to do the same. I just stop and take 3 breaths. No matter what's going on, no matter how frustrating my day might be, right where I am at that moment, I come back to right here, right now, and everything is good. Doesn't always stay that way. Oh, hello, Neethi. Accepting each other, in the case of the cats and the dog, and Neethi. I am grateful that I woke up this morning. I had time to just lie there in gratitude before I even rolled out of bed. Grateful for all I have and all I am. I am grateful. I'm so grateful that people that love me would talk to me and said something to me that gives me an opportunity to become that much more aware of how I radiate out to the world on a moment-by-moment basis in my life. I am grateful for all the blessings that I have in my life, including the challenges that are here to teach me. I am grateful for all the lessons in my personal life and in the life of the world, in the life of this nation, all the challenges that are taking place, all the lessons that are coming to us through diverse and different ways so that we can adjust our life, thus changing the world. I am grateful for all of this, knowing that all of this is just one thing. It's just life. Life, lifing. taking place, expanding itself. Lifing is always just creating more life, more love, more wonderful circle. This is true of everything. It is certainly true of me. I am lifing. And this lifing that I am extends beyond this body. It encompasses everything, everywhere. Oneness. I am one with every single thing, down to the smallest quark or smaller, and out to the furthest star or universe. It's all me, we. This is true of me, it's true of thee, it's true of you. Each and every one of us is the divine love and life that is all things. We are all one inside this wonderful, beautiful life of God. And we get to radiate this life and this love as human beings for this short time that we get on this planet. That is such a beautiful thing. And I sit here this morning acknowledging that as the world is perfect, it can be perfected beyond that. As I sit here looking at the world and knowing that the way that I can change the world is by focusing inward on who and whose I am. What is my perception of what is taking place? What is the gift in each and every moment that comes to me? What is the gift? What is the lesson that the world is bringing me? What is the lesson? What is my body telling me when I get something that's not quite working right physically in my body? What is my body telling me to look at? Perhaps my body is telling me that there's some congestion in my life that I need to address in order for the blood to flow better through my arteries and through my veins. Perhaps there's something I can change in myself, that's in this body, because it is not this body, that will change the way my body is communicating to me. This is true of the body of myself, my own body. It's also true of the body of politics, the body politic, the world stage. What is the lessons the world is telling us as more and more things take place around this planet that seem to be disruptive and violent and hateful? What is the world telling us? Is the world telling us to pick up more weapons and run out and be part of that? Or is the world saying we need to be more loving, more compassionate, more accepting of each and every one of us? We are more than brothers and sisters, people. We are the same being. We are the human organ in the life of this planet, Earth. The world isn't just a ball floating through space. The world is everything that we perceive it to be. We are the power, because we are the life in essence walking this planet. We get to be. So as I look at all these prayer requests in here, some of them for personal prayer requests, some of them for prayers for the world, I evoke the presence of Christ within each one of us in order to bring whatever right now. I evoke the same perfect healing for places in the world suffering from natural and human-made, which human-made is just as natural as a hurricane. And I evoke peace and love. I evoke it inside myself, and I express it through and as me, thus inviting the world to be more compassionate, more loving, more true to itself. So as we move forward right now, and I look at these prayers, which I will look at each and every prayer in here, and I hold each and every one of you in the blessed, loving space, my heart, my life. I hold each and every place of this planet in that same love, knowing that where everything is, God is as everything. So simple. I keep it spiritually simple. So I'm going to give you a kiss right now. Keep it simple. Don't look for the complicated answers. Don't look to understand every single thing that takes place in your life and in the world. We may never live long enough to understand everything. But we've already lived long enough to know what is loving and what is not. So rather than spending my time trying to understand every single thing that's taken place in my life that has shaped me into the person I am, that may think it's broken and needs to be fixed. No. I just know that at some point in my life a factual thing happened, and I've been lying to myself all my life about what that means about who and whose I am. We do this as a society, and it leads to war and the deaths of millions. Let's stop. Let's stop and look. Ask this question of yourself today and every day. What is the loving response I have inside of me for this? What is mine or not? Those flapping butterfly wings are affecting things universes away. And the truth beyond words is that we are this life. I am this life. So I hold each and every one of us in a loving embrace right here, right now. And give thanks for the oneness of the world. I give thanks for as close to the truth as words can possibly be for these words that I've spoken. I give thanks for the ability to be consciously impeccable with each word. I give thanks for the ability to not take things personally. I give thanks that I don't have to make an assumption. I give thanks for knowing that I can do my best. I give thanks for the fact that I get free will and I can be skeptical, but listen. I give thanks for the 5 agreements of life. I give thanks for the oneness and the truth in this prayer. I give thanks for each and every one of you here with me. And each and every person you here with me includes the people that are watching this recorded later. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then I let it go. I release the doubt. I release the fear. I release the needs. Understanding that life goes ahead of me, providing me all I need before I know I need it. So I let go of any doubts about that. And I let life through me, as me, lift the vibration of the world. Peace. Thank you. I just let it go. I let it go. I let it go. Amen. Wow. I needed that prayer this morning. So this is Neith. Neith's a skittish little girl. She's taken me just enough that I can fill her up, and she knows that I'll take care of her. And I'm Kelvin Hagen. And I got some stuff going on. Like I said, my new book club will be starting up after the week after Thanksgiving, and we're going to be doing Ernest Holmes' This Thing Called Life. If you haven't taken any classes at Agape, please do. I'll also am working right now at putting together a couple of classes that I plan to teach and put out there. And I'm looking forward to being able to invite folks to join in on those. And the classes I do are going to have a lot of discussion, a lot of interaction, and a lot of love. I love my Monday mornings with y'all. And I can. Feels good. Again, I invite everybody on here. Click that share button. Share it out there. You never know when it might just reach one person that really needs it. And there might be one sentence I said that becomes the driving point that changes their life. It's like, I remember when I was in AA, a young man in AA, and I said to my sponsor, do I really need 7 meetings a week? And he said, nah, you probably only need 1 or 2. And I went, well, what the heck? Awesome. And they said, but Kelvin, you better go to all 7 because you don't want to miss the one that you needed. Simple things. One word can change a life. So share this out into the world. Let other people see it that might not see it on Agape's page that would see it on yours. Right? Let's see. Kimba, thank you. Kelvin, I needed that prayer too. So for this prayer space with everyone, good morning. Yes. Thank you, Kelvin, Marcy. I'm going to go through all of these. And I love you all. And remember now, I am a practitioner at Agape. Agape licensed spiritual practitioner, and some of us see clients for spiritual therapy one-on-one. We lead life visioning sessions, and sometimes people can just call me anytime. And and usually I can take the call, and if I can't, I'll call back, and I will pray with you directly. You can reach me on WhatsApp. You can call me on my phone. You can call me through Facebook. I am pretty reachable in general any way anybody needs it. And as folks here on this prayer line knows, I do pick up the phone and I make myself available. Why do I do that? Because I love you. Because I love me. Because the only and best way that I can express the love for myself is by loving you. And the best way I can express my love for you is by loving me. Because this is where it all starts. This is where it all starts, and this is where it all ends. I love you very much. And I'm grateful and thank you. So, peace. And have an absolutely amazing day.